Greetings, salutations, it is me, ya boy Sinn, Potato Mochi, it's happening. We got ourselves some glutinous rice flour specifically so that we could do it. Like, I feel like the longest portion of this whole process is going to be boiling of the potato, to be honest. I was inspired when playing Pokémon Legends Arceus because the end of every mission you go eat dinner at this place and they only ever serve you potato mochi. And first off, I'd never heard of potato mochi, but this is like a fried potato-y thing. So I'm like, that's right up my alley. Let's do that. Step the first for doing that is potato. 300 grams of potato. This recipe is not the most detailed recipe. I don't want to call it sketch. However, like for example, it says salt and it says oil. It doesn't specify how much salt. It doesn't specify how much oil. Also, this is another one where it's like, oh, you can use this much potato. Or use a cup of mashed potatoes. I'm like, okay, there can be a lot of variance in a cup of mashed potatoes. Just throwing that out there. Wow, that is exactly 300. But it's going to be less than 300 when we peel and chop it up. Presuming I do need to peel these. It doesn't say anything about peeling them, but I'm assuming that we're going to want to peel these. I can't imagine it being not good. Fried potatoes are good. I was talking to some friends of mine. We had a conversation about how I don't think there's any preparation of potato that is inherently bad. I did say that potato salad oftentimes ends up not great because people put stupid stuff in it that shouldn't be there and doesn't need to be there, and just stop messing up your potato salads. Oh, I'm not going to rinse this off yet. I gotta verify that it's 300 grams. What pot do I want to use this for? It's not a lot of potatoes, to be honest. 300 exactly. Who's so good at this game? That's me. I am. And we're going to fill it with water. Cold water. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to help me. If the oven starts to catch on fire in the background, I'm gonna need you to tell me so that I don't burn down the house. Alright, so once again, this is like, oh, add some salt. How much salt? Freaking, I don't know. Where's the measuring spoons? Half a teaspoon feels like an adequate amount to put. And we're going to try to pay attention to when you start boiling. Boil for 15. It's a smaller pot, so hopefully it won't take as much time as the bigger pot does, so that'll be nice. So here's the thing. I have a slightly modified setup now, which allows me to do something cool. Alright, are you ready for this? Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let me just press this button right here. Oh my god, there's video games in the kitchen. What is happening? Holy... You know what? Alright, we're going to try to speedrun getting to Mochi, is what we're going to do. Because I'm kind of, sort of, towards the end of the game, and I figure a bunch of people here didn't see the beginning anyway. It sounds like it's boiling, but it's not yet. But yeah, we're going to get to the Mochi, just to demonstrate that Mochi is a thing that exists in this game. Long story short, you can read the stuff. You have eyes. Basically, God's talking to us right now. This is only happening in the 15 minutes that I'm starting the timer for right now. We are speed running to get to Mochi. In fact, I'm going to just blast through the text to make sure I get there in time. My name, what's my name? Well, clearly, my name is Potato. So this is God giving you a phone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And you just go talk to the shopkeep. I don't know. Does he just give you Mochi whenever you want? Can you just trigger a Mochi cutscene whenever you want Mochi? Is that a thing? I don't know. Now the question is, which one of these starters is most like potato? I think the plant one, right? No, but I think he just talks about his mochi. We gotta see. We have to see the mochi so that we can compare it when it's done. Alright, potato percent. This is the very first potato percent run of this game. It's gonna be a little slow on account of the fact that I didn't rush the text right at the beginning. Are you zoned it? What? Oh, no, I am not. Sing it first, please, with chocolate rain. Some stay dry, but others feel the pain. I don't know all the words. By the way, we're still on food, not drink. Yeah, this is true, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with that, because we've got 10 minutes left to play before the potatoes are done boiling. This entire thing is just a diversion, because there's nothing I can do for this particular recipe. I mean, I guess I could put the sauce together, but that would take, like, a minute. So where are these jerks? There you go. Hey, buddy. There you go. Take that in the face. Bam. I thought about changing it over, but I'm like, why? People are just going to be disappointed when I stop playing immediately. Suck it. I think you get Mochi the first day before you even, like, get sent to the first area, though. So, I mean, I don't think it'll be a tough speedrun. I don't know how one would even, like, what kind of strats one would have. It'd just be, like, a really optimal movement or something. In case it hasn't been mentioned by anyone, I enjoy this game. It's fun. Taking your time with it is definitely a thing that I would say is what... Like, there is a lot of similarities and comparisons that can be made to Breath of the Wild. Because Breath of the Wild is another game that is, I mean, more open world than this, but, like, there's a lot of distractions. And you can easily get swept up in, like, oh, what was I doing again? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, God. Oh, there's got to be speed tech for this. So, improvements to this run already. I could have not named my character Potato. And I could have not read at the very beginning. I think those are the main takeaways for potato percent. But if I get the world record for potato percent, since no one else has done it yet, I mean, that's something. Okay, it doesn't look like the potatoes are exploding. So that's nice. Hello, sir. This is the guy that sells the mochi. Hey, what up, Green Stash? Give me mochi. Give me mochi now. So for those of you who are here for the intense cooking action, we've got less than 5 minutes of boiling remaining. Benny, old chum. All right, here we go. Mochi! Potato mochi. Zoom in on it, please. Zoom in on it. Give me the money shot for that. There we go. All right, so there we go. See, those look more brown than I anticipate the ones that I'm making being. So now we don't have to rush. Oh, that's a better picture. Hold on. Let's see. I can just... There we go. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, super zoomed in. If anyone has a Switch and likes Pokemon, who's on the fence about this game, or if you liked Breath of the Wild, both of those situations, I'd say this is worth checking out. Oh yeah, my name is Potato. I forgot about that. I'm like, why are you talking about potatoes? We're done with those. Hey, it's the potatoes. We are going to go to our beautiful picture, and then we are going to swap this back to this, and just like that, we're food stream again. Once again, a food stream. We're going to take these potatoes. We're going to drain them. See, I barely got past the mochi. If I hadn't have been speeding, oh man, can you imagine? Look, it's boiled potatoes. Look at that. Look at the steam rising off it. Oh, that looks good. Mash until smooth. Okay. Hibbity-boop, ship, hibbity, hip, did you? All right, we need water. We need cold water. So we got you there, and then we're supposed to mix you up. Until what? Until smooth? No, just mix well. I mean, this has the consistency of mashed potatoes because it is potatoes that have been mashed. But no, see, check it out. Check it out. Check these out. Look at that. That looks like mashed potatoes. All right, so we have our mashed potatoes. We got our water inside it. We need to add 1/4 cup glutinous rice flour and mix well. And according to this, 1 cup is 20 grams. All right, so we got you. That says 13 grams. There's no way that this is 1/4 of a cup. Or, more than, it'd be over 1/2 cup. There's no way. Okay, so we're gonna have to measure this. I cannot imagine that the people who wrote this particular recipe did things by weight. Well, so the numbers on the recipe down below are now wrong because there's no way. There is no way. Where is our 4th cup even? Here it is. Hello, are you, I mean, you gotta be clean. You're on the drying rack. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Okay, so if we dump you into you, yeah, look at you. You are nowhere near 1/4 of a cup. Nowhere near. Look at this. Look at this. It's like 1/2 of 1/4 of a cup. That's crazy. While measuring things by weight, typically a good idea, you need to be able to trust the freaking weight measurements. Like, that's crazy. 20 grams per cup. Are you insane? Do you know how numbers work? Good lord. So this is 1/4 of a cup. Okay, to do. Add 1/4 cup glutinous rice flour and mix well. Now, what is well, you may ask? Damned if I know. Mix you together. I figure mix well means until I can no longer see the white powdery residue. Should I be kneading this? Another thing about this recipe is that it doesn't say how many it's supposed to make. However, the picture has 8 of them, so I'm going to try to roughly make 8. It also says that you can make them into balls or discs, but the ones in the game are shaped like discs, so we're going to do that instead. All right, it looks like this right now. It looks more like dry mashed potatoes. So now, and here's what's weird. All right, so it's like, it says add that, mix well, then add glutinous rice flour gradually and mix well. Okay, so add more. Do what you just did again. I guess you don't want it to be too powdery too fast. It says to use another 3 to 4 tablespoons. And like based on the way it looks right now, I feel like 3 would probably be like totally sufficient. So you're interesting. Oh wow. Okay, so the texture of the stuff itself, definitely more of a spongy, like if you held mochi in your hands before, then you'll probably be like, oh, I know what that feels like. Yeah, because that's what it feels like right now. That's pretty cool. So what was that? Was that like it's like a 10-minute run to get the mochi? I have to watch it back before I submit it to the leaderboards. Should I like do it one at a time? I feel like it's probably unnecessary. Oh no, it does say gradually. Okay, so I guess I'll do one at a time. I don't know, I don't know why that's necessary. You know what? Maybe it has something to do with the actual formation of the gluten, because if I'm adding different amounts of the glutinous stuff and mixing it for different amounts of time, then there will be different parts at different stages of the gluten development. Like, is that a thing? I don't know. Could be. I'm just following the recipe, man. If it turns out bad, well, I'm not going to say it's not my fault, but it's not really my problem. Like, my expectations aren't super high. Like, I'm not, like, these people go on in this game, like, this is, like, the best thing ever. It's literally the only thing they ever eat at night. And yet, if it turns out terrible, I'm going to lose 0 sleep over it. Form into the things. Cook in a lightly oiled frying pan over low heat until both sides are brown. There's a couple things. First off, doesn't say how much oil to use, so Lightly oiled to me means not that much oil. So we're going to put not that much oil. We're just kind of eyeball it. And if there's oil in the bottom of the pan, then that's probably enough. I don't know how long it's going to take to brown on low heat. Also, the next step, so check this out, is like, all right, if the edges are not well cooked, add 2 to 3 tablespoons water and cover with a lid to steam cook. Let's take this and mold it into 8, I guess. Yeah, it's gluey. These are gluey potatoes right now. Thank you, gluten, for glutening up my potatoes. So let me just form this into a ball, and then we'll flatten it into a disc, you see. That's how, see, balls can become discs if you try hard enough. Oh god, you're falling apart. Do not fall apart. Apparently what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to cook these, and then we are supposed to make a sauce concoction out of the soy sauce, the sugar, and the chili powder. And then we're supposed to rub it, just massage it gently into the mochi. You're supposed to, coat both sides with it. And then, so here's what's weird. The recipe includes nori, which is, dried seaweed, as one of the ingredients, but it doesn't actually say in the instruction process when you add it. I imagine you just add it at the end, and the picture has it just in little squares on top, but it doesn't say that. It doesn't say to do that, so I'm like, okay, I'll just, once again, use my best intuition. Having never made this before, it'll be fine. Again, it's potato. How can potato be bad? Answer, potato cannot be bad. Potato is good. Potato is love. Potato is life. The edges are a little bit weird, but, it's fine. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to take some oil, lightly oil. We're going to put it on low. Also, these are not all going to fit at the same time, so we're going to do them in, I guess, batches. It might not be warm enough yet, but I don't know how warm low gets. We're going to do half of them now, and then we're going to do half of them later. Look at this creature. She's so excited. Now it's been 5 minutes. Okay, we're getting there, but we're not there yet. How are you looking after 6.5? All right, you're starting to get brown. Oh, it smells nice. Oh, I just got a whiff of the potato. Okay, I'm gonna flip these now, and then I'm gonna check the recipe to see what it looks like. Okay, so these ones look a little bit darker. These ones look way more rounder and nice, though. Sinn's gonna start some drama. Everyone loves it. 10 seconds left. Let me check. I mean, they feel a bit more done already. And they already look a little bit more done too. So, but they still don't look as dark as those ones, so I imagine they're not done enough. Yeah, I'm not sure how to tell whether or not the sides are cooked or not. They still don't look quite as brown, but they look better. So I'm going to put these ones on for another couple minutes. We'll go with 2. And again, I don't even know if this is necessary, because I don't know if the sides are cooked. I can't tell. I don't know what to tell you. But we're gonna have some food. Food will exist. I'm gonna need to get the soy sauce out. Ah, yes, authentic, great value soy sauce. So good. All right, so we got that. We got our sugar. And then we needed chili powder, which I also brought out earlier. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of this. We'll just make this up now. You're not expired, right? It's probably a good question to ask before you start using it. 2023, it'll be fine. Smells pretty okay. We're gonna say it's done. And plop these suckers on. Oh god, okay. You are soft on the sides, which I guess is a byproduct of the steaming. We have this. We needed what? A teaspoon, I think, of the sugar. And then chili powder, question mark, amounts of it. I'm gonna do like the smallest amount. Mostly because Whitty's gonna have this too, maybe a little bit. And she don't like spice a ton. Now we will mix it. Ooh, smell that. Smell that spice. Smell that spicy soy sauce. White boy, I don't know. So, all right, so as you can see, I should probably have shown you this before. So here's what the finished ones look like. They look kind of like potato cakes, really, when you think about it. So let's brush both sides with this sauce, shall we? Let's see what happens. And we'll just brush. Maybe it was the soy sauce concoction that made it look darker. So now, before we eat any of these, so the ones in the game don't have it, but the recipe did, so I'm going to put it on like half, I guess. We'll put it on the first ones because they're the ones that don't look as good, right? So then these get cut into little tiny squares and then just kind of plopped on, I guess. I mean, if nothing else, it makes them look fancier. What is that you're cutting up? Okay, so this is called nori. It is dried seaweed. It is what wraps sushi. It's got a bit of a saltiness to it, so I don't know what else they do to it. Actually, hold on, let me see here. Ingredients? Seaweed. On the one hand, I want to try one. On the other hand, I also want an entire plate of all 8 to take the picture of. Oh god, oh god, oh god, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't stick to the plate. Oh, you know what we can do? Hold on. We can scrape. Scrape the potatoey goodness off of the plate. See if anything has happened to it. That's like, I mean, if I could get, there we go. Huh. Okay. So just from that little itty bitty scrap drag, it's about what I would expect. Huh. It's got a little bit of that chew, I guess you could say. They're mushier on the sides. And that's not what my brain says when I look at those. Those, like the ones, okay, let me real quick, I'll move it back over. So down there, down in the corner, could probably make this zoom if I wanted to, but no, let's not do that. I get the impression they were like deep fried almost. Sort of. They definitely kind of seem like they've got more saucy bits on it too. The ones I have made, or half of the ones I have made, are right here. Ooh, look at those. Hey. Alright, so let's have some nori, shall we? I know some people who love to munch on nori. I know some people who think it's disgusting. Now that I have the tool glasses here, I almost feel like just putting them on. Have I ever shown these off? I don't know if I have. Well, hello there. I'm your boy Sid, and I'm here to learn you some cooking. I love these. When I want to feel like a tool, I wear those glasses. Alright, let me take a gander at these. The sides, how am I supposed to tell if the sides are cooked, you know? We'll steam it. We'll do some steam. It'll be fine. I may not be happy about it, but I'll do it anyway. We're gonna need more nori. Am I really gonna cut up a whole thing? No. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be obnoxious, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So we'll just cut another 2 squares off of this square. There we go. That's enough, right? Yeah, there we go. And then we'll put the rest. Oh no, it fell on the floor. Okay, so we're gonna cut another 2. I wonder if Yuna would like nori. Can dogs have seaweed? Does anyone know if dogs can eat seaweed? Can dogs eat nori? Okay to share with your dog. Yuna, I got something for you. Look on the floor. Got some nori. It's stuck to my sock. Here, eat it. Eat it if you want. If you don't, then that's fine. I don't care. Slap some sauce on you. Alexa said it's not toxic for dogs. Well, good. Well, she didn't eat it yet, so I don't know if she's scared or what, but these aren't. This is weird. It's like the frying turned it into an impenetrable shell of potato that the soy sauce mixture is not getting into. It's very strange. Like, these definitely do not look like the ones in the game, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're gonna be just fine. So, all right, let's just very gently pour this into the middle of the plate. There we go. Make it look at least halfway appetizing. Okay, so it's pulling into the down part. That's great. Awesome. Fine. This is fine. Maybe I should have taken a picture before I did this and after. That might have been a better, smarter idea, but whatever. It's fine. You know what? From this angle, the way like this, it does look about as brown as it did in the picture, maybe. So shall I try one? Here we have our mochis. It looks so much like those ones down there. I will take this one in the middle. It's still a little bit warm, and I shall take a nice little bite out of it. It is basically like a potato cake, but a little chewier. Well, no. So the inside has that combination of potato and mochi that I would expect, and the outside has the crispiness. And the juxtaposition of the two is very interesting. And the soy sauce mixture does add a much needed flavor addition to it, so that's pretty cool. Would I recommend this to other people? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it tastes good. Tastes good, and it wasn't that hard, and I mean, even though it looks like it took 2 hours to make, there's probably ways to speed that up. Like if you already have mashed potatoes, or again, like I said, maybe I'll try doing it with potato flakes. These are pretty tasty. I could, in fact, eat this whole plate. I might. No, I gotta save some for Whitty. Gotta save some for Whitty. Don't eat the plate? You can't tell me what to do. You may be my real mom, but you're far away, so you can't stop me. So I want to thank you for being here and joining me on this culinary adventure. Thank you for putting up with my speedrun to Mochi. And I hope that you all have wonderful, fantastic, delicious, amazing food until we meet again. And I love and appreciate all of your various paces? All of your various paces? Every single pace. This one, when you go in a circle, back and forth, all the paces, every single one, I love it. So until next time, bye-bye.